Right now it's 6 at odds. The city of La Crosse says it's not paying the town of Campbell millions over PFAS contamination. And a helping hand. Eau Claire County Sheriff's Office is getting hundreds of thousands of dollars to battle opioids.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. The city of La Crosse is telling the town of Campbell it's not going to pay over $40 million in PFAS-related claims. Now the two municipalities could be headed to a lawsuit. Now, 4 months ago, the town of Campbell told the city of La Crosse that the city should be on the hook for $40 million in PFAS contamination claims. The city of La Crosse today denied those claims. The town of Campbell has been on bottled water for years over PFAS levels in residents' private wells. The claims letter back in June said the city-owned airport had contaminated those wells over years of using firefighting foam containing the so-called forever chemicals. And as a result of PFAS contamination, the letter contended Campbell residents have suffered major losses of property value. Per state law, Campbell residents now have up to 6 months to officially file a lawsuit against the city. Some of La Crosse's unsheltered population has moved to a Northside location. A news tip sent us near the Friendship Gardens north of Riverside Park. Our photographer captured a campsite set up in the woods across from the La Crosse River. This encampment comes after the city's no camping ordinance has banned overnight camping on city property like parks, parking ramps, and under bridges. Per county records, the parcel of land the camp is on is owned by the city's redevelopment authority and is marked for future development. We reached out to the city's homelessness coordinator, Brian Sampson, who confirmed city officials did not move the unsheltered residents to that area. Gun control advocates are back at the state capitol demanding lawmakers take action. Those advocates joined Democratic lawmakers calling for universal background checks and a red flag law that would block a gun sale temporarily to someone who may be dangerous. A national gun safety group, Everytown, reports almost 2/3 of gun deaths in Wisconsin are suicides. And the New England Journal of Medicine reports guns are the leading cause of death among kids and teens nationwide. The UW System campus in Richland Center stopped in-person classes 2 months ago. Enrollment had struggled to hit 60. Those campus buildings are now mostly vacant. Some Republican assemblymen are now pushing a bill to try and revamp the area. Tony Kurtz of Waniwak is co-sponsoring a bill to give Richland County a $2 million economic development grant to plan for the future of those buildings. Wisconsin Public Radio reports the bill would also set aside 2 more $2 million grants for other communities if the UW system shuts down in-person classes at other branch campuses. The Eau Claire County Sheriff's Office is awarded a grant to battle the opioid crisis. The sheriff says Wisconsin's DHS is granting the office $350,000 in one-time funds. So the department plans to use the money in 3 areas: adding more community drug disposal programs, training its staff in medical-assisted overdoses, and building programs to treat those with opioid disorders. The sheriff's office currently has a Narcan and fentanyl test strip vending machine. Some grant money will set up a drop box right next to that vending machine for anyone to get rid of unused pills. Staff training will focus on opioid knowledge, harm reduction when handling those kind of calls, as well as hearing from those who have had opioid use disorders. And the treatment programs will be for those community members who want to change their lives. The sheriff says for those with real disorders and the desire to change, jail doesn't truly solve their issues. So the county will be releasing more info on these programs in the coming days. $28 million. That's the amount coming to support Wisconsin farmers and producers in rural areas. Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin says the U.S. Department of Agriculture will send the money to various cities, tribes, and businesses in the state. The goal behind each grant is to grow rural economies and improve public health and safety. Some recipients include the Chippewa County Economic Development Corporation, a grain farmer in Trempealeau, a cattle farmer in Menominee, and a small business owner out in Fall Creek. A La Crosse-based energy cooperative is getting a helping hand for a clean energy project. Dairyland Power Cooperative is one of 5 cooperatives receiving a portion of $325 million from the U.S. Department of Energy. In a release, Dairyland says it'll use the funds to put in a long-term battery energy storage site in Iowa's Allamakee County. Wisconsin is surrounded by states that have moved toward legalization of cannabis. State Democrats want Wisconsin to join its neighbors. Senate Minority Leader Melissa Agard is once again leading efforts to legalize recreational cannabis. Agard says potential legalization would be for, quote, responsible adult use. In a release, Agard said 69% of bipartisan Wisconsinites support the full legalization of cannabis. Should the bill become law, Wisconsin would join the 38 states and Washington, D.C. that have legalized cannabis in some form. Minnesota, of course, has been taking steps toward going green since legalizing recreational marijuana over the summer. The governor has now named the first ever leader of the Office of Cannabis Management. Esme Murphy talked with hemp entrepreneur Erin Dupree about her plans as the state's new leader.
As Claire said, my name is Erin Dupree.
Minnesota native Erin Dupree will take over the $151,000 a year job on October 2nd and lead the creation of a new state agency.
So the first thing that we need to tackle is people, right? The agency, we need about 150 people to be able to make this run correctly.
Dupree is currently the vice president of Apple Valley-based Lunacy Cannabis Company, which markets hemp and cannabis-derived products. She's in the process of selling it and other businesses before she starts.
So let's not mince words. We know that within the first year of legalization, Minnesota is going to do about $1 billion in revenue in this industry. But let's also look at the fact that this is a giant startup. And I have done no less than a dozen of those. My experience does translate.
The law establishes an 18-month window to set up this new state agency, which will oversee the regulation and sale of cannabis. Dupree says she plans to meet all expected deadlines, which would mean having this agency up and running by early 2025. Dupree declined to give specifics about what she might do, saying she hasn't started her job yet. She says Minnesota will benefit from other states' experiences.
We don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You know, we're lucky as the 23rd state to legalize. We can look back on the other 22 states, look and see what's been good and what's not been good.
The Office of Cannabis Management will also regulate medical cannabis as well as lower potency hemp edibles. A lot of cloud cover descending over the Coulee region throughout the day today. Could be a rainy night of football. Let's bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, you hate to time it over the weekend or for outdoor events like Friday Night Football, but boy, when we're in drought conditions like we are, I guess we'll take it, right? It's not ideal, but it's the hand we were dealt. All right, it was cooler today thanks to the cloud cover. Low to mid 70s were common for highs, 73 in Eau Claire and La Crosse, 76 in Black River Falls, only 68 for you folks in Viroqua. Cloudy, some light rain and sprinkles in the La Crosse area right now, but the main action to our south and west. Now, we'll get to that in just a moment. First of all, a few spotty showers and thunderstorms starting to fire south of Tomah and up towards the Black River Falls area and stretching up along the I-94 corridor. Again, you can see those lighter showers and sprinkles around the La Crosse area. But look at this batch of showers and a few embedded thunderstorms as well over northeastern Iowa, and that's what's moving into the area from southwest to northeast. So if you are attending a prep football game or have any other outdoor plans, number one, make sure you have the rain gear handy. Two, you might want to download our free First Warn weather app to track the rainfall and any lightning potential in your location. Current temperatures in the 60s where it's raining, still low 70s to the north and east, and prep football does include some periodic showers, maybe a thunderstorm with readings in the mid to upper 60s, and it's going to be a wet night with scattered showers and storms, overnight lows around 64. I'll have that all-important weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. And as he alluded to, football is in schedule tonight. There's always great football matchups with our area teams, but tonight there's one that stands out above the others. Joining me now, our own Rob Schiff, live from Bangor. And Rob, I've been told we have the top two teams in Division 7 going head-to-head tonight.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, buddy. You're exactly right. Not only are these conference rivals going at it, but they're the two top teams in Division 7. Bangor, Cashton, arguably the biggest rivalry we have here in the Coulee region, and they get to settle the score tonight. Both undefeated coming into this one. 5-0 for Bangor. Cashton's 5-0. The Eagles had a game against Necedah forfeited last week. We'll see if that plays a part in their success. They've had an extra week to prepare for their biggest rival. It's going to be great. I'll dive deeper into this matchup coming up in sports, but for now, Ken, let's go back to you, bud.
All right, Rob, I can't wait for that matchup. And of course, we have a bunch of other matchups coming up tonight at 10 for the Friday Night Frenzy, so you do not want to miss it. Coming up, modernizing an old artistic style. Some local artists get out in nature for some creative competition.
At Taco John's, we never judge a book by its cover. But if the cover is a one-of-a-kind flatbread coated in aged cheddar, crispy shredded potatoes, and our signature potato Olay seasoning, we say, judge the shell out of it. New Cheddar Crunch Tacos, only at Taco John's.
The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain. It's easier than ever to save more than ever when you choose your Flex Steel furniture at Drury's. You'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's in Fountain. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even 12-month interest-free financing on all Flex Steel furniture, unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Flu season is here, and your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you stay healthy. Get your flu shot at Hy-Vee today and get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver. You can get your flu shot anytime the pharmacy is open. No appointment necessary. That's right, get your flu shot with no appointment necessary. Get your flu shot today and earn a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver, only at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
To all you so-called drive-thru contenders out there, Taco John's is coming for the breakfast belt. With the boldest, juiciest, baconiest, potato Olay-iest breakfast burritos ever, we're not pulling any punches. The new breakfast champ is here. Try a bigger, bolder breakfast at Taco John's.
The La Crosse region is full of beautiful landscapes for artists to try and paint. Over the past 2 weeks, some local artists have gone into the wild to paint as part of the 10th annual Plein Air Painting Competition. Plein air painting is a style of art that originated from the French Impressionism movement. The idea is to capture the essence of the place you're painting from. The competing artists could go anywhere within a 15-mile radius of downtown to paint. One of the organizers for the contest says it gives artists the chance to get out of the studios.
It allows local artists who maybe aren't able to get out of the confines of their studio to finally come to a place where they can paint fresh canvases in this beautiful location. It means a lot to the community, and the money prizes don't hurt either.
Judging for the contest takes place tonight and tomorrow. Studio Gallery 1311 will open to the public tomorrow for public viewing. All the artists' works will be on display from 11 to 4. And then on Sunday, the gallery will be open from noon to 3. Still ahead tonight at 6, a taste of what's to come. Oktoberfest, of course, just about a week away, and UWL students are showing some contests to help you get into the spirit of the season.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grawl, tracking some rain on the radar. And if you have outdoor plans, you probably should be too. I'll have my 8-day forecast after the break.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
Dear veteran, if you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
Craveability. It's baked into everything we do, like Perkins Bacon Fest. It's back with a lineup of mouth-watering meals made to satisfy bacon lovers everywhere. From our maple bacon pancake platter to our smokehouse bacon double cheeseburger and big bacon BLT, we're always finding new ways to make your day sizzle. And don't forget, pumpkin spice is back in season. Order online at perkinstogo.com.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
See, this is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the Afro-American people.
Not with my children. It's not gonna happen.
You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT. Period. Point blank. Children do not see skin color, man. They love everybody. If they're good people, they love them.
The truth wins if we're all brave enough to tell it. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Steinholding, barrel rolling, and chocolate essen, or chocolate eating. I hope I didn't just butcher that. I am half German. Would hate to butcher that. All of these are a part of Oktoberfest Lederhosen Games. Today, students from UW-La Crosse held a preview event for anyone who wanted to practice before the festivities. New this year are the half-pint games. They're child-friendly versions of the games, so everyone gets a chance to participate. Two UW-La Crosse students say for them, the Lederhosen Games are a chance to let loose.
It's a tradition that's been passed down for years, and it brings a sense of community. Everybody has a ton of fun and they get competitive, but it's all in a friendly manner.
It's just a great opportunity to get like a competitive side of the games, but just to have a sense of community through Oktoberfest throughout the weekend.
So if you'd like to participate, the games are completely free and they're spread out throughout Oktoberfest. All you got to do to participate, show up and register. Now, for the time being tonight, cloud cover and some rain chances as you're getting set for some Friday night football. Let's bring in First Warn meteorologist for a check of our forecast. Bill?
I want to hear that choco latte. I was trying to understand what you were saying there, so.
I knew you were going to go there, but I knew I said it wrong, and my director already, I can't double down. I can't double down. I'm just going to take the L and toss it over to you.
I hear you. That's the smart move for sure. I've been there many a times, trust me. All right, let's start with the fall colors. It's Friday, so going into weekends, I like to share this report with you. And lots of yellow on the screen. That means low color, but I'm starting to see, thanks to your beautiful photos that you're sharing with me on my Facebook page, some colors starting to pop, especially to the east of La Crosse and also down in Crawford and Richland and Vernon counties. You can see some orange there. That's moderate color, kind of near and north of Toma, and then moderate to high color over north central Wisconsin. So that's where the best colors are right now. But with significant drought conditions like we're in, the color tends to happen a little bit earlier, and unfortunately it doesn't last as long because the trees are a little bit stressed. So just something to keep in mind if you're a fall colors hunter, so to speak. All right, we've got some light rain showers and sprinkles in downtown La Crosse. 73 the high today. That's right on track. 95 the record high not too long ago, 2017. 32 the record low in 74. 69 degrees with the clouds and very light precipitation out at the La Crosse Airport. Eau Claire mostly cloudy, 71 for you folks. And temperatures kind of hinge on if you've seen some rainfall yet. If you have, like they have in northeastern Iowa, temperatures already in the mid-60s. The rest of us in the upper 60s, even some low 70s to the north and east. Dew points in the 60s. So for mid to late September, kind of muggy, and that's going to be the trend overnight as well. Southeasterly winds at 5 to 10, even 15 miles per hour. All right, little radar tour here. We've got some showers and thunderstorms popping near and around Toma, up towards Black River Falls, up into Clark County, near and west of Eau Claire as well. Some lighter showers around La Crosse, but look at this batch of showers and embedded thunder over northeastern Iowa, and that is spinning northeast towards our area. So looks to be a wet evening for many of those prep football games thanks to this little area of low pressure that's going to track across the region. And then this system out to the west will bring more periodic rain chances this weekend. So let's time things out on Sky Tracker. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms becoming more and more likely as we head through the evening hours and much of the overnight. With some luck, we may see over an inch of rain in spots, and then still a slight chance of storms tomorrow morning, but much of the day will be dry. Could see some more storms late in the day and into tomorrow night moving in from the west, although those do look to weaken a little bit. And then still some hit and miss showers, isolated thunder into Sunday as well. So my best advice, just have that rain gear handy for outdoor plans this weekend, but we should see a lot of dry time tomorrow. Upper 70s tomorrow, some low 80s down to the south. Again, it all hinges on how much sunshine you see. Otherwise, mid to upper 70s for highs as we head back to the north, even low to mid 70s in far northern parts of the viewing area. So watch out for those scattered showers and thunderstorms this evening and overnight tonight. 64 for the low. Astronomical fall arrives tomorrow. Kind of summer-like, though, flirting with 80 with that slight chance of storms in the morning, chance of more storms late in the day or into tomorrow night. Chance for a few hit and miss showers on Sunday, cooler 69, low to mid 70s, and low end rain chances to start next week. And then mainly dry for the rest of the week for Oktoberfest. The Torchlight Parade on Thursday is looking good. The Tapping on Friday is looking pretty good. We'll have to watch that small chance of rain next Saturday for the big Maple Leaf Parade. All eyes on that for sure.
That's right. Bill, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, it's the Friday Night Frenzy pregame show. Robin Cade in next with more on this week's big matchups, including the tip-top one Bangor Cardinals and Cashton Eagles. That's coming right after this.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Save big money with 11% off everything at Menards. Let the light into your home with a Larson Storm Door. Larson split-view storm doors allow for maximum natural light while providing easy ventilation. This Lakeview split-view storm door is $299.99 after rebate. Mastercraft makes great doors inside and out, building the highest quality doors in a wide selection of styles. Pick up this half-moon exterior door for $284.99 after 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Air conditioning stopped working? Tired of finding ways to stay cool? Don't sweat it. Give G&T Heating and Air Conditioning a call. They'll have you feeling cool as a cucumber without having to resort to, well, alternative methods.
Call G&T.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
100 years. There are very few businesses that have withstood this test of time.
But it was in 1923 that our family opened a two-stall garage and used car dealership in Pleasantville, Wisconsin, serving the surrounding communities that today has grown into the Osseo Automotive family of dealerships.
A commitment to excellence through a century of automotive innovation is waiting for you.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
We are back for another week of Friday Night Football, and we've got some awesome matchups here in the Coulee region tonight, including a couple of games that could have some huge conference title implications. Now, I'm not out in the field this week, but we do have our own Rob Schiff out at Bangor High School as the Cardinals are facing off with the Cashton Eagles. And this season, the game means a little more, right, Rob?
That's right, Kate. That's right, Kate. In about 45 minutes from now, it's going to be a big fight feel here in Bangor. Cardinals and Eagles, arguably the biggest rivalry we have here in the Coulee region. They get to add another chapter to that storied rivalry in about 45 minutes from now. It's going to be awesome. It's always a great matchup, a great scene when these two rivals get together. It's even sweeter when both teams are playing lights out football, and that's what we have this year. Cashton and Bangor, not just the two best teams in the Scenic Bluffs Conference, they're the two best teams in Division 7. That's right, both teams come into this one 5-0. Bangor 5-0. Cashton won their first 4 games. They had a forfeit last week, so they've had an extra week to prepare. We'll see if that plays a part in tonight's rivalry. They've had an extra week to prepare for arguably their biggest game of the season. It's going to be awesome. Let's check these numbers out. Both teams can find the end zone. So far this year, the Cardinals averaging 36 points per game. They're only giving up 8 points per contest. But check out on the other side, Cashton averaging almost 50 points a game. They've only given up 6 points this year. That came back in week 1. So both teams can definitely find the end zone. I expect a lot of touchdowns to be scored tonight, but we'll see. It's a big rivalry. You never know what you're going to get. It could be a defensive struggle. We don't know. It's going to be awesome. It's only one of the many games we have tonight. There's another big game in the Cooley Conference. I don't want to spoil it. I know Cade's got a little preview of that one. Matter of fact, check this out. Perfect timing.
Oh, that's
Perfect
awesome.
timing. We're coming on the field. Perfect time for me to get off this field, let these guys do their thing. Cade, we'll send it right back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. And yes, a huge one over in Westby tonight, as well as the Norsemen are putting their undefeated season on the line as they host their Cooley Conference foe and defending state champs, the Aquinas Blue Golds. I spoke with the Westby squad earlier this week, and they are fired up for this one. And of course, you know the Blue Golds will always give it their all. And also tonight, the Badgers opening up Big Ten play on the road as Wisconsin is taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. We've seen Luke Fickell try and force his air raid offense, and it'll be interesting to see the approach of the Wisconsin offense now that they're in conference play. This one just got underway a little bit ago. It's currently 7-0. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Experienced sales consultants are good listeners who sell people what they need, not what's on sale. They're easy to work with and value a trusting relationship. We know team members with these life skills earn lifelong customers. Dahl Auto, simple.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so-baby boy.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Get 50% off list during the Big Fall Home Sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99. Looking for reclining? Get this super comfortable reclining sofa for just $5.55. Plus lots and lots of other incredible deals, like a 4-piece modern bedroom group for just $9.99. Up to 50% off. The Big Fall Home Sale. One of our best finance sales of the year. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Storms tonight, so have that rain gear handy. Lows in the low to mid-60s. Still a chance of showers tomorrow morning, and again tomorrow night. Cooler on Sunday.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bill. And thank you all for joining us tonight at 6. Be sure to be back for the 10 o'clock Friday Night Frenzy. We'll see you then.